As Terrance has climbed, he's pulled other people along with him.
He's a leader who cares about people, but he also cares about results.
He embodies the CMO, who is sort of, the tour de force, like what CMOs need to be right now.
He's one of the greatest examples of servant leadership that I've ever met.
I grew up in a small town in the low country of South Carolina called Ridgeville. My parents always taught me that I could literally accomplish anything I wanted to accomplish. I grew up a Gamecock fan, always, and then they had a great insurance program, and the tuition was in-state, so when I added all those things up, I ended up at USC.
The alphas were ubiquitous in student leadership, and Terrance was a leader in Alpha Phi Alpha. I'll never admit that any other time as a good Kappa man, but it's just true.
The first time I met Terrance, I was just so impressed with how warm and friendly he was, and how he interacted with all of the people on his team.
Terrance's relationship with his family reminds me of why he has such a strong followership at Nationwide.
You'll hear that he's a man of faith. He's a man of faith and recognizes that God's hand has directed his path, his entire career, indeed his entire life.
I've had the opportunity at different events to meet his wife and to hear him talk about Mrs. Williams and his boys, Trey and Cameron. He talks about them with such pride.
We're inextricably bound to what it means to be a graduate of the University of South Carolina. It's special, it becomes part of our DNA, and as a result, we have leaders like Terrance who want to come back and give back.
I help business schools engage with rockstar CMO alumni. I mentioned this to Terrance and he just picked up on it immediately, and he said, oh my gosh, we have to do that. Let's bring that concept to the Darla Moore School. In that moment I sensed his true passion for his alma mater and how important it was for him to give back, but also that he wanted to engage his peers.
I've always had the support of a mentor. So I believe it's my duty to do the same, to serve as a mentor, to help guide, to give coaching, advice, counsel, to ensure that I'm playing a small role in helping to bring along the next leaders that'll run this organization 90 years into the future.
What I've recently learned is that he is a history buff. And so if you ever visit his office, he has these wonderful portraits of Buffalo soldiers. And you learn that it dates back to his grandfather who served in World War II. And what that tells you about a person is who they aspire to be.
I've never seen anyone in his position that engaging with everyone. And I know when our drivers, whether it's Dale Earnhardt or Alex, talk to him, they look up to him.
It's always incredible when I have a chance to interface with his peers, other leaders and executives at the company, to hear them quickly begin to tell me how awesome he has been as a leader at the company.
He has a sort of a true passion for nurturing his teams and cultivating the people who work with him and for him.
He has this wonderful passion for the work. He has this wonderful energy, and he's so optimistic.
His ability to connect, his ability to make you feel like you're the most important person in the room. I'm just very fortunate to call him a friend.
For him to be receiving this honor is both rewarding and confirming, but at the very same time, not a great surprise.
I've loved getting to know him. I look forward to seeing where he takes the brand next, and I wish him all kinds of success in his career moving forward.
Parents, congratulations on receiving the Distinguished Alumni Award from the University of South Carolina. As a fellow SEC alum, I know what it means to you personally to be recognized by a school you love so much. Congratulations, well deserved. Hope to see you soon.
I have the privilege of being the leader. I have the privilege of being the CMO, but it really is a result of the work that's done by the associates within our organization. My hope is that this platform, if you will allow some incoming freshman who's undeclared to maybe make a different decision about their career pursuits, about doing something that would align with who they are from a value standpoint that genuinely can make a difference in society.